was a sort of prodigy among us, and we looked upon him as a star of the first magnitude. This was really very early in his career. He was still at primary school here in Lincoln when this was said of him. But later, Augustus de Morgan of University College London said, Boole's system of logic is one of many proofs of genius and patience combined. George Boole is one of our most distinguished sons of Lincoln, and he was born on the 2nd of November 1815, 200 years ago today, here in the city, in fact just down the road there. He was the first son of John Boole, a shoemaker whose boot and shoe shop was just there in Silver Street. I'm told now rather in the middle of the road, Dave, yeah? And his wife Mary Ann, who was a lady's maid. It's worth saying that we owe a debt of gratitude to John Boole as well, because he was deeply interested in science and was hugely determined, as it turned out, to make sure that George picked up on that interest and that fascination, really from the very beginning. We also, I think, could pay tribute to his mother. She famously said, because you know how fathers can be eclipsed, this isn't a father's statement, how fathers can be eclipsed, she said, I dare say George is clever, very clever, but did you know his father? He was a philosopher. And you take that how you like. The philosopher was also described as problematical and remarkable. George Boole, importantly, was a pioneer here in Lincoln as well as nationally, and he worked hard to ensure that science, learning, mechanics and engineering in this city would be recognised, and that everybody in the city, whatever their background, whatever their wealth, whatever their status, would have the opportunity of learning and developing in the area of mathematics. So he was not only a revolutionary nationally in terms of mathematics and science, but in his early days here in the city, he helped to create a major system of education and ran his own college. I also want to pay tribute to Dave, wherever Dave is there. Dave has worked tirelessly to make sure that George Boole has been recognised in his home city. In opening this permanent tribute to George Boole, I want to say that today, George Boole, your home city salutes you. Thank you very much. And I think
the local paparazzi.
And hope that this is the first step on properly cementing the relationship between George Boole and the city. We hope to, in the fullness of time, have a full-size statue of George Boole about 20 yards away from here, and then we hope to name the area, a bit like the area further down the High Street has been called Speaker's Corner. We hope to name this after George Boole, so there's a permanent connection for the whole of anyone visiting the city or interested in the city between this man and the city, because the 21st century is probably going to be the century of Boole's logic. Thank you very much. Oh, and I should say, if you're interested,
I don't think you could go, we could squat down this side, David, or is that too much to ask?